A lot of people come by and ask, what is this place? And we tell them that we retired and we just fiddle around doing this stuff all the time. Do junk art. Some people say, don't call it junk art, call it assemblage. Well, call it what you want, but it's junk art to me. And I have a lot of fun doing it. And that is the fun of trying to figure it out and creating something just a little bit special, that I think special. Whether they like it or not, that's beside the point. I'm not building it for anybody except William, and for the time and the challenge, I guess. Yeah, the challenge of doing it. When I retired from the construction company, we had the trucks and equipment and everything, and had the shop full of tools and everything. Why sell everything out and just shift gears? And then I had always collected stuff, so I just started welding things together and got involved in it, and here I is, enjoying every minute of it. And the more trash I have, the better I feel.
But what came first, the chicken or the egg? You got all these pieces and then came the art, or you started doing art so you need more pieces?
No, I got all those pieces. In construction, there's so much waste, and I got this from my grandfather. I drug it home and started stockpiling, and I've been doing this for years. Then I went to auctions and really drug it home by the semi-loads, and now I have my own junkyard. I can do junk art at any time, day or night. And the neat thing about artwork, I find out, is there's no limitations. It's the freedom of thought. No clocks, no time cards, just total enjoyment. That's why I do it. Let the mind wander, and it takes you places you wouldn't believe. It's always got to be a little something wrong with it. I like that. If I want perfection, I'd go to Sears. This way I can get junk art and you don't have to worry too much about imperfection. In fact, I like imperfections. If I didn't, I wouldn't like myself. So. I never have taken classes. I just started. I bought a BuzzBox. I had friends that were welders. I'd go ask questions, a lot of questions, and then I'd come home and experiment with it. One guy told me, he says, when you weld aluminum, you do not weld it dirty. So the first thing I do is I pick up dirty aluminum and start welding it to find out what's he talking about. Now I know what he's talking about. You clean it up, and there's all kinds of things that you just learn. It took a long time for me to finally settle down and say, you've got to get into something. You can't just bitch about everything that you don't like. So get into it, doesn't matter what. If you dig a ditch, dig it well. If you go fly an airplane, fly it well. So that's what happened to carpentry. I got so involved in it that I really worked myself right up to be a superintendent, and then that took me to construction, my own company. But all those years of training is because you get into it. The metal and glass are completely different what I'm used to, and that's the fun of mixing it. Concrete, I still do concrete, and just mix them all up. And the goofier the better. That's what I like. I like goofy. Don't take it too serious. Life is short. The outside stuff, I expect to rust or get kind of screwed up, but usually it's heavy, very heavy stuff. And I build it strictly for outside. And sometimes the heavier they are, the better I like them. That's why I got a forklift. The next one that goes outside is my 3D Picasso. His costs $126 million. I'll sell you today mine and save money for $1 million. So it'd be a good deal. I think the stuff I do in the loft is a little more details, little finer details that I wouldn't want to, outside kind of destroy that, and I don't want to build it just to destroy it. I like most art. I don't paint, and what little I do paint, I always say it's painting with convulsions. There's no rhyme or reason. It's what I like. If I like the colors and everything, the brightness of it, then that's it. There's no formula for me except what I like. In fact, that's all my artwork. It was stuff that I like. And occasionally, like one time when I bought this company out with nails, and I welded nails, and it got to be 12 foot high. And the more I welded, the worse it got. And finally, when we moved from Gutierrez Street to here, the laborers say, "What do you want with this piece?" And I says, "Throw it in the junkyard. It's horrible." So not everything you do, you like, but you try. So I really like science because I think that's where it's at, is the inquiry, the investigation, the mastering of thought, just inquiry, question things. This is my door jig. I built it myself, can't you tell? And I put a piece of stainless steel. You can adjust it to any door, and you put it on the ground. That's my invention. You put a door in it, and you can put the hinges on it, plane it, you do everything else. And this is what happens when you get 81 years old. You can't bend over, so you got to pick things up. Always picking things up, even my boots. This is the thing that created all this stuff. I'm going to get back at it. I chop them up, I weld them up, I put different handles on them. I mutilate these things because I'm going to get back at the hammer. Been pounding for years, and I'm still pounding. In fact, I'll probably put the last nail in my coffin in the hole. With a big smile. And my wife says, "What happens with the day you croak?" And I says, "Extremely simple. You call a junker, and they'll be over here in a half hour, clean the whole place up, and you'll make money." So, but in the meantime, the junk is mine.
Who's Martha?
My dear wife, my lovely wife, Martha, of 32, 33 years. She's really a neat gal. Should have met her 105 years ago.
So if you didn't have junk art, what would you be doing?
More junk art. I will not give up. From here to the tomb, it's playtime. And I want to just be totally worthless and enjoy every moment of it. And the mastery of time. No watches, no clocks. Imagination.